Hey everyone, Bill C6, an act to prohibit conversion therapy, is set to come back into the House of Commons next week. And as we've been doing throughout the course of this week, releasing short videos where we've just spoken to pastors, asking them what they think about Bill C6 and how it's going to directly impact their work of pastoral ministry. Today's video features Pastor Tim Schouten. He is a missionary pastor in Prince George, British Columbia, and he had this to say.
A lot of pastoring is done through the preaching, and today the preaching is very public because almost every church is utilizing a live stream of some form. So preaching on the whole counsel of God does require pastorally and wisely affirming objective reality, the objective reality that God has made male and female. So that's one aspect that's very much public and on the surface. Our pastor is going to be able to preach the full counsel of God. Now, when it comes to the matters of counseling and pastoral work, one-on-one or with a child and a parent, for example, it's probably important to first of all affirm that conversion therapy, from what I understand, is pretty despicable. And you read things about electric shocks and until I heard of this bill, I don't even think I'd heard of that. Maybe I came across it in a book somewhere, but it's pretty far out there. And we should, of course, join in with condemning or speaking out against that kind of behavior. But the bill would also, or could also, criminalize a pastor or an elder affirming the objective reality of somebody's sex, the sex that they were born with, that's written upon every cell of their body. And I think it's going to become a more prevalent issue. In the public schools, the amount of, in particular, young women seeking gender conversion therapy of some kind is increasing like a thousandfold. It's almost become popular. So when a concerned parent comes in or a concerned young person comes in for some advice, and all of the pressure legally is to press them in the direction of changing their gender, and none of the pressure legally is towards affirming their God-given sex, that's going to be really hard to navigate. Now, in a way, it's not going to be hard. I hope that's okay to say publicly, but a pastor has to bring the word of God. So whatever happens with this bill, we just have to continue to do so. And if that comes with consequences, then so be it.
Could you maybe speak to any situations that you've experienced yourself whereby you've had to speak with people within your church or those you're trying to reach about these types of issues, and how do you present to them?
We need to bring the gospel in this situation. That I had an acquaintance who had transitioned to male from female, so I only ever knew him as a male, and he was in the process of pursuing surgery, and we had a good enough relationship that I could just ask him what that was going to do for him, what that was going to accomplish, other than the obvious physical changes. And his answer was, "It's going to make me whole." And we can all relate to that. We're all looking for wholeness and healing. We all feel the brokenness of life in different and various ways. And wholeness and healing come from a relationship with the living God, who has made us body and soul, and who loves our bodies. He's made us male and female. He's made us of varying shapes and sizes. And he has come to not only draw our souls into a relationship with him, but to also begin the process of making us new physically. And we look forward to that process being completed one day.